Imagine this. You leave your house because you need just one thing, a carton of milk. That's all. You tell yourself it'll only take 5 minutes. Walk in, grab the milk, pay, and head home. Easy. But somehow, 20 minutes later, you're standing at the checkout with milk, a bag of chips, chocolate, frozen pizza, juice, and a few other things you don't even remember putting in your cart. The total is 5 times more than you expected. You pause for a second and wonder how you ended up buying all of this when you only came for milk. Most people immediately blame themselves. They think they simply lack self-control. But what if that's not the real reason? What if the supermarket knew there was a good chance this would happen before you even walked through the doors? Think about it. Milk is one of the most commonly purchased items in any supermarket. Almost everyone buys it. So if supermarkets truly wanted shopping to be quick and convenient, wouldn't it make sense to put the milk right near the entrance? You walk in, grab the milk, pay, leave. Instead, they do the complete opposite. In most supermarkets, milk is tucked away at the very back of the store. At first, that seems reasonable. Maybe it's because milk needs to stay refrigerated. But here's where things get interesting. Refrigerated shelves can be installed almost anywhere. So if refrigeration isn't the real reason, why hide the milk? The answer has very little to do with milk. It has everything to do with the way our brains make decisions. The moment you step into a supermarket, you're no longer just shopping. You've entered a space that's been carefully designed to influence your choices. Almost everything has been planned. The shelves, the aisles, the displays, even the smells. And they're all working toward one goal, getting you to spend more money. That long walk to the milk isn't an accident. It's part of the strategy. Because every extra step you take puts dozens, sometimes hundreds of products in front of your eyes. Fresh bread, bright displays of fruit, special offers, soft drinks, ice cream, chocolate. One by one, they quietly compete for your attention. And before you even realize it, your brain starts connecting the dots. Milk reminds you of cookies. Cookies make you think about dessert. Then you pass the ice cream freezer. After that, the chips are on special. Each decision feels small. It feels like you're making the choice yourself, and that's exactly what makes the strategy so effective. Psychologists call this the mere exposure effect. The more often you see something, the more familiar it feels. And the more familiar something becomes, the more likely you are to choose it, even if buying it never crossed your mind before. Now imagine this happening over and over during a single shopping trip. Every aisle creates another opportunity. Every display grabs your attention. Every promotion plants another idea. Before long, you're no longer following your shopping list. You're following the store's design. And here's the smartest part of all. Supermarkets don't make their biggest profits from milk. Basic essentials like milk, bread, and eggs usually have very small profit margins. Sometimes they're sold so cheaply that the store barely earns anything from them. So why do supermarkets care so much about getting you to buy milk? Because milk was never the product they wanted to sell. It's the reason they got you into the store. The real money comes from everything you pick up while walking to find it. Once you notice this, you'll start seeing these hidden tricks everywhere. The smell of fresh bread drifting through the store, candy placed beside the checkout where you have nothing to do except look around. The products with the biggest profit margins sitting right at eye level. Bright sale signs that make discounts feel impossible to ignore. Even the layout of the store is constantly tested and adjusted to keep shoppers inside just a little longer. Because in retail, a few extra minutes from every customer can add up to millions of dollars in extra sales every year. So the next time you walk into a supermarket for just one thing, pay attention. Notice how far you have to walk. Notice what catches your eye. Notice how many times you almost reach for something that wasn't on your list. You may think you're simply shopping for groceries, but the supermarket isn't just selling products. It's carefully creating opportunities to influence your decisions. And the milk? The milk was never the real product. It was simply the excuse to take you on a journey through the entire store.